My name is Elspeth Moore and I am a photographer, mainly to do with people. To do with? When I was at school, the teacher asked us all what we wanted to be when we grew up, and I stuck my hand up and said I wanted to be a photographer. I'd always been an artist, and my grandma was a professional artist, and had I been a bit more talented, I think that's the way that I wanted to go, but I just thought photography just seemed a bit easy. And you didn't have to be as practiced, I didn't think, at that time anyway. Anyway, the teacher had said, can you bring something to do with what you want to be to school? And so I brought my old Instamatic camera that I'd got for Christmas and managed to take a photograph of the class. My first gig that I went to was the Human League in Bradford, and I was just mesmerised that these people that I listened to on my record player were in the same room. I just thought it was amazing, and but I never thought that I would take photos of them because they were just untouchable, these people. And then I did lots and lots of photos, did lots and lots of weddings and children and all this sort of thing. And if you forward right up to 2012, I'd just written on Facebook that I was going to go and see the vaccines. They were doing an NME tour, so there were lots and lots of bands with it. And Graham Lambert, who is in the Inspiralle carpet, saw it on Facebook and just wrote underneath, oh, bring your camera along, I'll get you a photo pass. And I was like, oh my goodness me. And I didn't have time to panic really, because it was, right, well, okay then. Luckily it was all charged up and everything, ready to go. Got into the place, into the pit. I was so lucky because the two photographers that I made friends with that night were so supportive and helped me with everything I needed to know, because I'd never done this before, obviously. And not only did they help me in what camera settings and all that sort of thing to do, they bigged up my photos as well, so it made me feel really confident about what I was doing. They were like, oh God, they're brilliant, they're brilliant. Because I seemed to be quite good at what I was doing, Graham then asked me to go and photograph the Inspiralles at the studio because they were just rehearsing. So I went up there, took the photos, did a bit of filming, thought, oh, this is really brilliant, and they're playing songs on you and everything. I was pretending I was really cool, but actually I was really quite excited about it. They asked me to help them with their new tour, so wherever they were playing, I would follow and take photos. They've always been really, really generous to photographers. If you showed a little bit of interest and talent, they just wanted to help you on your way as well. Such a wonderful group of blokes, really kind, very funny, and for one of my items, well, I'm going to use the Inspiralles. So once I'd sort of got into taking quite a lot of photographs in Manchester, I donned this headband, and it just seemed to be a thing that I always ended up slinging on my hair, usually because my hair's an absolute mess, but often just because once I started, it just seemed easy for people to know who I was. People remembered my headband rather than my name. My third item is going to be my earplugs. Learning about looking after yourself, especially in the pit. You're very close to big speakers, and it's really, really important. And luckily, the gigs that I've worked at this year, particularly the festivals, have all been quite insistent that you wear earplugs. And if there's one lesson I could put forward to everybody that is in the pit, or even on the front row, or even 3 front rows, please wear earplugs. Get some that are brilliant ones that you can still hear everything, but it's just not damaging your hearing.